me go live. Okay, so anytime you're ready.
I'm just fixing. Oh, shoot. Okay, there we go. All right, ready?
Yes.
Archer Radio. You're listening to Archer Radio.
Today is Thursday, December 31st, 2020, and this is the second episode of Tech Talk with John Ong. Hi, John.
My
I can't.
audio.
I was
Hi.
going to say I can't hear you. This is Tech Talk. You gotta have your audio on.
Techno talk. Wait. Is this going out on the same day or a different day?
Didn't you listen to the date I just?
I didn't. I forgot what the other date was. I heard this date.
Well,
I
we
didn't hear.
recorded on Saturday, and I released it on Sunday.
Oh,
and
this one's.
And we're recording this show on Thursday, December 31st.
Okay, which is perfect for the subject matter that we will be talking about, right?
Right, exactly, because this episode we're going to be talking about the new Apple Fitness Plus.
Yes, look at us, the two fittest person to be talking about fitness.
I am the most unfit person you're talking to.
The Apple Unfitness minus.
Well, and the thing is, because this is New Year's Eve, everyone sets their resolutions to get in shape in the new year. So we thought this would be appropriate to talk about the new Apple Fitness Plus.
That's right. Can I sidetrack for a little bit?
Please go right ahead. We know your ADD kicks in.
Do you know Debelle? Like my co-host Debelle on dingdebelle.com. She always have the word of the bell, right? Remember? She would say like things that you don't know what she's talking about. And then she just texted me this morning. So what is it? I mean, she knows that it's her word of the bell. She said, so what's your New Year's resurrection? So my answer to her was staying alive.
Yeah, that would be good. She's so funny.
She's so funny, I know.
All right. So we're about the Fitness Plus. If you didn't hear the last episode, it was all about the AirPods Max and Apple stuff.
Lots of Apple stuff.
Right.
Also discovery of all the other technology that he has that I didn't know. Like the...
Well, yeah. Well, I told you I got a Synology NAS.
Oh, yes. We didn't even talk
about that too.
Yeah.
But Fitness Plus. So here's the thing. I subscribe to Apple One.
Yes.
And I get Fitness Plus with all of the other services and stuff. And I think the very first day, I mean, it was
Tim, how much is it? Is that $30 a year? I mean, a month?
Yes,
$30.
$29.99 a month. Yeah. But I was paying for Apple Music separate, and I was paying for storage separate, and I was paying for, you know.
Wait, is your husband part of your account too?
Is what?
Is your husband part of your account?
No, but he should be because he's paying for Apple Music on his own.
Wait, yeah, it should be.
I know, but he's not very savvy, and his music is all messed up, and he thinks if he leaves,
I understand.
Music, he's going to lose all his music, and
Right.
So
yes,
I just let him be his own way.
Yes. That's the best.
Right. So anyway, on Fitness Plus, the first day it was released, I said, I don't know if it was the first day or the second day, but I went ahead and I've only done one exercise or one fitness episode or workout. What do they call them?
Workout. It's called workout.
Workouts. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first one I did was the.
Did you pick like the hottest trainer to do?
Of course, the high intensity.
Oh, HIIT. Oh my gosh, you did HIIT. That's like the hardest thing.
Yeah, but I only did the first 10-minute one, the beginning one.
I did the first 10 minutes. I couldn't even do all of them. I think I did like maybe 60% of the HIIT, the 10-minute.
Well, we must have done different ones because I did the very beginner one.
I did something.
And if I can do all those things, you could do it.
It was hard. Oh my gosh, my heart rate went up to like 170, and I just like I couldn't. I was gonna die.
Well, you must have done different because my heart rate barely moved on that one because it was very simple.
But yeah. So, but it is HIIT, right? The high intensity interval training.
Interval training. Yeah. So here's the thing about this. Here's what I really, really love about Apple Fitness. So I do it on my Apple TV. And I move the coffee table in the living room, and the watch, your Apple Watch, connects to the Apple TV,
You have
and
to have
just
your Apple Watch to even do anything about Apple
that's
Fitness.
right, that is true.
Yeah.
But if you bring your Apple Watch close to the Apple TV, it'll automatically connect, Bluetooth or whatever.
Yes, I feel
And
like so if I go visit you, we can do a workout, like my workout. Like I can work out on your Apple TV.
yes, I can totally watch you working out.
Go, John. Go, go, go. And you can
Yeah,
totally
I'm sitting on the couch.
you can totally see me like catching my breath and then my inhaler. Like I have exercise induced asthma.
Do you
So
really?
yeah, so I have to every single workout I have to use. Well, here's the thing: when I do like a half-ass workout, I don't need to use it. But if I do like like all these every single workout I've done, I have to use my
Wow, your
inhaler.
inhaler.
Yeah.
That's
So anyway,
amazing.
so
So that's the part I really love is the watch connects to the Apple TV, and it shows up in the little exercise window that you're doing, and
yes.
it's live. It shows you what your heart rate is, how much you're burning off in terms of calories, and your exercise minutes, and all that stuff. And it compares you to other people who are doing the same thing.
Oh, the burn bar, the pink
Yeah,
burn bar.
exactly. Yeah.
Yes. So, okay, let me share my experience with that too. I thought it was amazing because I didn't do my first workout. I did it on my iPad that's
Okay.
connected to my treadmill. Well, not connected, but it's like hooked up on my wall. And so, um, so what what I found very engaging was the fact that when they talk about your heart rate or closing your ring or whatever, it pops up like it's like okay, so your heart rate should be picking up now. So then it magnifies your heart rate for you.
Yeah.
And then it's like oh now you should be should be close to check out your ring your exercise ring or whatever and then it will show up. So I love how interactive or engaging the content is. It doesn't feel as dull as just you play a video and do the exercise,
Oh
right?
no, it seems like you're taking the class live.
Exactly. And here's the thing. I've never taken not even one single class at like a gym.
Me either.
I've taken yoga classes. So maybe that could be somewhat considered the same, but I've never taken like a real workout class. I always feel afraid that I can't do what the class is doing. Like I always have that fear that oh my gosh I can't do it. I'm gonna sit down and then I'll
Okay,
embarrass myself.
let me explain something to you. I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but in the workouts that they do in the video, there's three people. The
Yes,
main guy is doing the hardest stuff. The one to the right, I think, is the medium stuff, and then the one to the left does
it's
the
the
low
easy one, the
impact or the
me
or the
one.
slow one.
Yes, yes,
That's you?
that's the me one. Yes, I was
No.
just look at
And
the left side.
and they encourage you to say if you're feeling
That's right.
too tired or whatever, do what that guy's doing or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, and then that's why it was good that it didn't feel too intimidating for people who are not fit. And
Oh my God,
they
no, because there's nobody else in my room watching me.
right. Well, even not being able to finish my like earlier I did like strength workout too
You did
and I
two
could
workouts today.
I did
One,
too.
the cool down and the
No, no, no. I actually did a treadmill, 20 minutes of treadmill, and then did 10 minutes of strength, and then 5 minutes
of
of
the
cool
cool
down.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah, because every time you finish one, it dings on my watch.
I know. It's like you should do it. I was
I know.
asking. So my brother, I asked, requested to be connected to him, and he said no. He said workout is a very private thing for me. I'm not sharing anything.
Oh my gosh.
So, but at least, so you're seeing when I'm done with my workout, or
Yes,
what?
when you finish a workout, it dings on my watch saying, John Ong just finished a workout, and it tells me
Oh.
what the workout was and how many calories you
If
burned and
I
all
can
that kind of
do
stuff.
it, you can do it.
Oh, I'm totally
I'm a
gonna do it.
totally
In
I'm a wimp. No, I mean like the exercise that I pick because I only pick the ones that I can handle.
Well, I'm starting tomorrow on January 1st.
Is that what you're thinking? You're starting on
Yes,
January 1st?
because I had a heart attack a year ago,
That's right.
a year and 5 days ago,
Yeah.
and did really well for like the first 7 months of this year,
You were
and then
walking.
walking, exactly, walking, and then I kind of got lazy for a couple weeks, and then I tried to go back to it in like
It's really
October,
hard.
November, and then like in December, I've pretty much been pretty lazy. I think the most miles I've done is 3 miles. So that is my goal and I've gained some weight obviously from COVID, but that's the excuse I'm using. But in the new year, I'm definitely going to get back to walking 3 to 5 miles a day and doing at least one of those Apple Fitness Plus things to
A day.
a day,
Today.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you should be getting dinged on your watch when
Good,
I'm
good, good.
finished
That'll be a
one.
good motivation for me because I don't do I I don't know if I can do every single day. Like I gotta have to take my lazy ass break, you know? Like
Well,
if
no,
I
that's true. And plus, I don't have a job, so I
yeah,
have plenty of
true.
time.
But here's the thing. Do you have a treadmill at home?
In our gym downstairs, but it's closed because of COVID.
Okay, okay. So when things go back to normal, when you have the treadmill, I find the treadmill one the easiest for me to do because I'm a walker. I don't run. Like
Same
I
here.
can't run. But you all the treadmill workout you can do with walking. And it was very easy to follow. And I'll tell you what's not easy to follow. So I did that, and I really like it. And Bruce just did his too earlier. So it seems to be working. It works out well for me. I can follow the class, and and if you want to feel competitive, I'm typically like ahead of the burn
Yeah,
bar.
burn bar, yeah.
But it's good. It feels like a good workout for me.
But let me
And
ask you this.
yes.
Does your treadmill also connect to the
No, it is not. But
so how does it know what you're doing
yeah,
on the
the good
treadmill?
question. Good
Yeah.
question. Because I wondered that. Before I did the workout, I was like, how would I be maximizing the workout if my treadmill is not connected? Because there, there's a treadmill that's connected.
Oh,
But
yeah.
all it does is as long as you can control your incline and your speed. So it utilizes speed and incline to help you vary your workout or work up to the highest heart rate.
So in the actual video class,
Yeah.
it tells you when to increase the
It yes,
incline,
not visually, but it tells you because the reason why they do that is because not everybody can follow their suggested incline also. So
right?
which is why I find it really encouraging because they keep saying that. They say, all you want to do is push yourself and then push a little bit more. It doesn't matter what that is. You just push yourself a little bit more. If you're ready to go for it more, go for it more. If not, go back to your base. So they talk about base level. So go like 1 mile an hour, just walking 2 miles an hour, 3 miles an hour to find your base. Most people, their base is like 2 or 2.5 or 3.
Yeah, mine's 2.5, between
So
2.5 and 3.
yeah, so mine's at 3. So I did my 3. So I was only able to push myself to the speed of about 5. I can't go when I go
That's fast.
5. When I go 5, I almost am running, and so that was hard. So I've never gone beyond 5. So that's but it's good. It's good. So you can if they suggested 3 and if you want to go 2, that's perfectly fine too.
Exactly. And there's even if because they don't know how fast you're going because
Right.
that's a recorded thing, but they have all the encouragement and all of the, you know, pep talk and all that
Yes.
stuff to get you going.
Okay, so let's talk about production. Don't you? I mean, I'm appreciating the production level of all the videos, of all the
Me
workouts.
too.
Not only that, like the trainers are so good, they're very engaging and very positive, or at least to me.
Yes.
They're very positive and encouraging and also motivating. Because to me, motivation means shut the fuck up. I hate those people who are like push it, do it. You can do it. Like I can't take that kind of push. It needs to be like a gentler encouragement.
Which I think they are. They're
They
more
are.
encouraging.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
very encouraging, and then they keep you moving in your workout. Like that the progress bar, the progress ring, the orange one on the top left. So it'll the time lapse essentially the exercise the amount of time of your exercise. So if you pick like a 20-minute one, it will show you that the 20-minute ring. So they're talking to you and engaging you in the exercise help me go through those rings. If I keep
Yeah.
looking at the ring, and like, oh my god, just like
Yeah,
a
you get
tiny click,
discouraged.
yeah, you get discouraged. So you get
But
distracted by their coaching.
you know what else thing I like about the trainers and stuff? There's absolutely zero body shaming or
Yeah.
body image
Yes,
talk.
the
There's none of
language that
that.
they choose also, they talk about strong. They don't talk about fat or
No.
skinny or what, right? They just talk about being strong and being fit. And do
Yes.
you see also that they add a lot of sign language in their
Oh yeah, I have
exercise?
seen that. Yeah.
Yes, that fitness plus they'll do. Are you ready, team? And they'll do that. It's so cool.
I have not seen that. Well, I saw a little bit on the first one, but I haven't done anything else to do it. But I'm going to do
It's
it.
okay. 2021 is coming.
2021 is I'm going to lose some weight and get my heart
I
back to
know.
normal, which
I
it
just
is. But
feel so. This was like my motivation is that when this comes out, because I'm getting to the age I used to be able to coast through a lot of like weight gain and all that because I was younger and I was able to just burn out things a lot easier. And then once I hit 40 is when it goes downhill. And then now that I'm past my mid 40s, I'll be 47 next year. And my entire body is different. Like I'm retaining fat a lot a lot
much harder
easier.
to
Yeah,
lose
much
or
harder
eat.
to lose. And then I'm starting to see it in my blood test, right? My blood sugar is getting high. My cholesterol is high. Well, this could be because I'm Asian. Not just joking. I have
No, that
fatty
has
liver.
nothing to do with
No,
it.
no, I have fatty liver. Do you know like Asians tend to have fatty
Hello,
liver?
I have fatty liver
I
too.
know. Hey,
Hey,
join
girl.
the club. Hey, fat liver club. So I have to work out because, and the thing is, like, my doctor even said that. She said, uh, "You don't look fat, but you have fatty liver, so you just have to go on a low fat and low carb diet and exercise." I was like, "Hell no!"
I know.
Like
It,
the diet part, I can't do low fat and low carb at once. I can't do
no
that.
way. What are you eating? Paper?
I I just munch on air. That
Yeah.
was my dinner.
No, the whole fatty liver thing is totally due to the carbs because our body can't process all these
Yeah.
carbs that we're eating and it
Yes.
turns it
I
into
did not
fat.
have any carbs except for chocolate.
Well, this time of year, it's okay. Don't go
Well,
overboard.
yeah. We're wrapping up this year, so I'm gonna stay. I just need to be able to make that into a habit because I don't enjoy working out. I hate working out actually. So I need some kind of like a new distraction. I don't know how long this is gonna last. I hope it will last.
Same here,
Hopefully,
because then I'll think I'm wasting this money if I don't actually use the
yeah.
service.
Yes, exactly. So the part of that was the fact that I'm going with Apple One was because I thought this is gonna help me, encourage me, or at least push me because of new technology to actually engage in some physical activities. So
Okay, so now you have
yes.
done the um,
Oh
they
yeah,
call it
let's talk about
HIT,
it.
but it's
I
high
hate that one.
intensity interval training. What
Yes.
are the other ones you've done? Because I know you did this
Okay.
cool down thing, and I don't
Yes.
know what's involved with
That
that
was
one.
really nice. I actually do that with after every workout. I would do the mindful cool down. It's essentially like stretching to get you out of your exercise. So it stretches your neck or your shoulder, your legs, and it will do some kind of like a mild meditation. So it just kind of coaches you how to breathe in and out to kind of cool yourself down. It's really good. I suggest if you can. In fact, if you look at after each high intensity work, not just hit, but all the tougher workout, it will suggest like a quick link to the mindful cool down.
Right,
Because I would
literally
suggest
right
doing
after
it.
the
You know why?
exercise. Yeah.
Because it counts
What?
as a workout too.
Wait,
Because
what?
it counts as a real workout too.
Oh, right.
So
Yes, yes,
so
that's
you
true.
close your workout ring if you're like bitchy like me who wants to close out the ring, and but it's because your heart rate is slowing down. You're still kind of working out. You're not quitting at that time. So it's good. I would definitely do it. It definitely help with your recovery when you're done with the workout.
Okay, so it's because it's called mindful
Cool
uh,
down.
cool down or whatever.
Hmm.
But do they give you this whole bunch of bullshit of being mindfulness and things to say
They
and
don't. No, 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 no.
visualize and all that?
No. Yeah. Well, the visualization, but it's more. It's less of a spiritual thing. It's more of a like a presence. Like you observe your breath, right? Or you
Right, be
talk about
aware.
yeah your breath and you kind of like plant your feet down to the ground and that kind of stuff. It's not too like
Hippy dippy.
hippie. Yeah, it's not so hippie. I have not
Okay.
tried the yoga, but I suspect the yoga is probably more like mindfulness and
Hmm.
stretching more than like the spirituality of yoga, I think.
Well, as part of my heart attack recovery, I had to take a mindfulness class.
Oh.
And it was like a 6-week long course at Kaiser. I went and did that.
Uh-huh.
And I started out being really positive about it, but then I'm like, oh my God, this is just such a bunch of bullshit. Just
Wait,
when
tell
I'm
me
hearing
why.
these
Tell me
things they're
why.
saying and stuff.
Tell me
Huh?
why. Tell me why. Like what is it?
Well, it's like the whole thing about being present and being aware of what you're doing, what you're saying. When you have negative thoughts coming on and you know they're coming on, that you need to do this to stop them. And, you
I
know,
can hear your voice, the cynicism in your voice.
well,
Then you get like prisons. Ugh.
I just was like,
Wait.
this
Why
is
do you
such
have to? Why
bullshit.
did they encourage you to do that? Is it just because so that you can control? Were you like having like some like nervousness, anxiousness,
Oh,
or
yeah, I
what?
was, like, having anxiety, yeah.
Okay, okay,
Well, because my parents have died, and I went through all this stuff with that. So
sure,
that was part of it, that you need to, release some of the stress and some of the anxiety of thinking about this stuff all the time. So
right,
I had to go through this mindfulness class to,
yeah.
center yourself and bring yourself down
It
and
definitely won't be that much because it's only 5 minutes, and so it's just kind of center you back. Like, cause my mind was all over the place. Oh, I didn't finish this exercise. Oh, my shoulder is so tight, and oh, I couldn't finish that part. And then this just kind of like calm you down essentially. So it kind of coaches you to kind of wrap things up. So
okay.
it's definitely not a lot of bullshit. I don't know about the yoga class, but the mindful cool down is definitely not.
Well, as soon as I saw the word mindful, I'm like, "I am not doing that." But now that you've described it
No,
like that,
it's you could give it a try and then let me know what you think.
yeah, I
But
will.
I'm also a very spiritual person. What I say you were gonna say I can check on you and see if you
I was gonna say, and you'll tweet me and say, "Did you do that?"
yes, I'll check in on you and see what you think about that because it's to me it's not. But I'm also very I'm so also very mindful. I don't mind that kind of stuff, right? I can
Well, and
totally
you just
be.
said that you're a spiritual person, so that kind of plays into the
Yeah. Well,
spiritualness.
here's the thing. Maybe I can share this. It's part of like mental wellness of physical and mental fitness thing. I Most people know me as a very positive person
Yes.
and fun and always laughing and there's like no worries. People always say, do you ever like feel sad or blah blah blah? But I do, I have had periodic, like every several years, I would have to fight with my own depression, and nobody knows that I would go through that. But last year was 2019, was the year that I have to fight a lot with it because I was helping plan a convention and I wore myself out and I was totally went into this hole right of depression and I can't see people. The only person I want to see is Bruce. Nobody else. Not my parents. I don't want to talk to them. Nobody I want to talk to. So,
Hmm.
because of that, and I've experienced that before. Years ago, I've experienced that. But because of that, I'm very aware. So that's why mindfulness is to me is an important thing.
Okay.
Mindfulness allows me to catch when I fall into that hole and be able to even though I can't do anything about it. Like frankly, like it's so scary, like you're getting into this depression hole, but you can't do anything about it. All I need to know at that moment is that I am aware of that. And that is the one encouragement. So being mindful is good to me in
Okay.
that sense.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and I think that everybody on the planet experiences some kind of depression at some point in their lives.
I agree.
So I guess maybe that was part of the whole reason Kaiser wanted me to take the mindfulness, because when a parent dies, you fall into, depression. And I know I did when my father died.
Hmm.
Um, but I
And then it's not something you
also,
talk about, right, to everybody, It's not something you
exactly.
talk
So I
about.
went to see a therapist when this first happened, and he put me on Zoloft.
Yeah, I was
Right?
never yes, I was never medicated. I told Bruce that if I don't get out of bed, like because the thing is like it's such a stark difference from who I normally am. But I can't
Right.
explain it. I can't explain why I just not motivated and I feel like crying when I need to go to work, right? Because I have to
Oh,
face people. There
yeah.
were meetings that I had to be in that I was like, oh, I'm so dreading it. Like I don't want to. So I told Bruce, if I don't get out of bed next, like in the week or two, if you see my situation get worse, make me go see a doctor. So I haven't had to deal with that, but part of that I think is because of my mindfulness, my awareness of the fact that I have to say no to a lot of things because I got to take care of myself first.
Exactly. And the good thing is that you are aware of it.
Yes.
You know when it's coming on, and you know what to do.
Yeah. Well, I mostly know what to do. But well, I know that I have to say no to a lot of things,
Right.
which I turn down of a lot of things. So for me, right, being able to take care of my mental wellness is my priority now. Like that trumps my career, that trumps everything else. Because when I fell into that hole, it does not matter. And I'm doing nice, good, big things, but I felt so empty. Like it is
Yeah.
so meaningless when you're in that hole. But anyway, but which is another thing of why I think doing exercise is going to help with the
Absolutely.
mental state as well, because endorphins and all that.
Exactly. So, okay, here's a question for you about the Apple Fitness Plus.
Yes.
So, if you're a person out there who doesn't have an Apple Watch, doesn't
Uh-huh.
have all of the Apple stuff.
You go buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
yeah,
think
no,
you have to,
finish
the
your
minimum you
question.
have to have is like either an iPad or an Apple TV.
Yes, you gotta at least you have to. It's part of the ecosystem, right? You got to have a watch to
Yeah.
do the exercise, and along with your watch, you gotta have like another thing. So, in technically, if you want to have a watch, you gotta have an iPhone. So you
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
so if you have an iPhone, now you can kind of like have like a parent like activate your account for you, so you technically don't need to have one. But it would be best if you can really only be successful with this program if you want to do it is to have an iPhone and a watch.
Okay. So let's say you do have an iPhone and you do have a watch,
Yeah.
but you're not currently paying for Apple One
Oh,
or anything
yes. Or
separately. Do you think it's a
is it
value
worth?
enough to
I
pay
think
9.99 a
so.
month?
I think so. If you value fitness, listen to me, like right December 31st. Uh ask me in like a month.
No,
January
we'll have to
31st.
have a catch-up
Yeah,
episode.
yeah, let's revisit January 31st to see how much we're doing, right? Cuz
Yeah.
we can look at our record on here.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm hoping if you value wellness and fitness, it's probably worth it. Is it $10? I can't remember.
I
How
think
much?
it's 9.99 a month, isn't it?
No, wait, that's a lot of money. Is it 9.99 a month for
For
maybe it
fitness
is.
itself, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, for fitness itself. Is that right?
I
Apple
think so.
Fitness cost. So but I think it's 9.99 if you pay for 12 months, it's $99 or something like. There's like a perk
Oh,
of signing it up for 12 months.
okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, let me look it up while we talk.
Okay. You go ahead and look it up, and I'm going to change topics just slightly, and
Yes.
because I have a question for you.
Oh, and it's cheaper. It's actually $9.99 a month and $79.99 for a year.
Oh, that is cheaper. So sign up for a year.
Yeah, $80 for a year. Cool. And you can
That
try it
is
for free
cool.
too. Or
All right. I think it's worth it, and I'm going to keep it because I have Apple One.
yes.
So, all right. Now to my next question and maybe new topic.
Yeah.
So, part of Apple One, I have the 2 terabytes of storage.
Yes.
How do I back up my computer using Time Machine
You can't.
to the I know you can't. Why not? So what am I going to do with that two terabytes? I mean, granted, I do have some other
Your
stuff on there, but
photos.
that's what I do have on there. I have like 300 gigabytes worth of photos on there.
Yeah, so you do your photos. What you can do is, do you use your desktop? You know how sometimes people, like I don't use my desktop. My desktop is just temporary.
No,
Um,
this is my main computer. It's my iMac.
so but do you put folders on your desktop and you store stuff
Oh,
there?
on the desktop. I do have photos.
So
I mean, I do have folders on
you
there.
can activate desktop. I think you can even do documents. Your
I
documents
ha-
folder onto your iCloud.
I have done that actually. And I do have the desktop because when I move something off the desktop, it keeps asking me a question. Are you sure you want to move this from iCloud
Yeah.
to your local computer?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so
So,
yeah.
that and
Ooh, excuse me.
sharing it with your husband.
No. Well,
That
I'm
that
fine
would
with it because I can back up some other stuff that I never want to get rid of on there.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
okay,
I mean,
so
you don't have to use it all.
no, I know you don't, but it's like I'm paying for it, so
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I am using it, just not using all of it. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
good point. Okay, so now again, another new topic because it's in the same realm of backing up and time machine.
Yes.
So I told you I got the new Synology
Mhm.
NAS, which is network attached storage, and I
Okay.
actually did set it up to use that as the backup. But
As your
it's
time machine?
yes, using time machine.
Okay.
So it goes through Ethernet to the router, and then to the router to the
Uh-huh.
so internet. So the first backup took forever. Of course, it
Yeah.
always does when you do the first
Yes.
backup. But now, Time Machine seems to want to back it up every hour.
Yeah, that's what it does. Time machine does that.
But then the drives, because they're physical drives,
Uh-huh.
making all that noise, clackety, 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 clack on my
Uh-huh.
desktop because I have the
Uh-huh.
NAS sitting right behind my iMac.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, this is so loud.
You
And
can
it's doing
pause
it
it.
every hour.
You can pause it. You then you
You
can go to
can't schedule Time Machine backups.
no, but what it'll do is if it's connected, it will try to back up,
I know.
which is what backup's for. Because
I know, but nothing has changed in an hour. I'm just sitting here watching YouTube videos.
well, that's true. But what it'll do is well, sometimes there's stuff in the background that's changing that you might not know. But it will scan it and there's nothing to back up and it would be done quick.
Well, it didn't
So
seem to be that quick.
so it'll well maybe because it's a network drive, so it takes a little bit longer.
Well,
Uh,
it is, but I have gigabit Ethernet, and it's I think it's relatively fast for everything else. But remember, also, I don't know if you listened to my Christmas Day or Christmas Eve show. I also have a 2 terabyte SSD also behind my computer
uh-huh.
that I also have set up to back up. So Time Machine will let you back it up in two different places.
Okay.
You can add drives to it.
Uh-huh.
So I turned off the backup on a Synology drive because it makes too much freaking noise,
Uh-huh.
and I'm only using
The the
the two
the
terabyte
SSD.
SSD,
Yeah.
and that's why I wanted to have yet another place like the iCloud to. I wonder
Oh.
if couldn't you choose your
But not
iDisk
not
as
to
a
if iDisk, yeah, if you go back like 10 years, yes, you used to be able to remember there's a orange umbrella called
yes,
backup that you use with iDisk. So
yeah.
yeah, that's how you were able to do that. But I think what you're doing there is good. So you do your SSD. Um but what are the important things on your computer that you really need it backup for?
John, everything's important. No, I've got
But your computer,
1,300
you are
and
not going to be able to fit what you have on your computer to iCloud, right?
correct. No, I totally would because I'm only using about a terabyte and a quarter of the because I have a 2 terabyte SSD in the computer as well.
Because I'm in a way I'm a believer of cloud backup if you're able to do so because if something physically would have happened because your SSD is just next to your computer is probably next to your NAS, and so it's all in the same location, right? So if you've got like a water damage or something, it all goes all together.
Exactly. So I need a third location that's not here.
Correct. But I don't know if iCloud is the key though. It's the, can you, but you can, right? You can go to your, Finder and go to iCloud, but you
Yes,
probably,
I can. I just pulled it up while we were talking,
but you
and it's
can't
totally right
do,
there.
but you can't do, time machine backup to that though.
Why not?
I think
You,
they don't want to
uh,
have to deal with that. Like you can put files. So what you can do is you might be able to um, run a program. Not that you wouldn't want to run the software,
like a
or you
third party?
yeah. So there's this software. It's called Carbon Copy or something, right? That will make a duplicate of your entire drive onto a cloud location. And
Oh,
that I can't remember. Carbon Copy is one of them, but I'm sure there are a few other software that you can do. But there are services. But you're thinking about how can you maximize your usage of your already paid for iCloud Drive.
correct. Because I know there's enough space on there to do a regular old backup of my iMac.
Right. So
I
I
mean, I've
would,
got other drives that I can swap in and out of this
but
other thing
but
that
the
I
thing is
have.
that
But
you don't want to do it Drive, right? You want to do it on a cloud.
correct.
So so if you don't, I know there are a lot of cloud backup services out there,
Well,
including
I was going to say even Synology
Google.
offers one.
Yes. So maybe, but the thing is, you want to try. Maybe you should try your iCloud running that software, like a backup software, onto your iCloud drive first to see if it works.
I should do that. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it might do that. You know what got me thinking about all this is because our listener Bill in St. Louis,
Oh yeah.
he just informed me in an email that he has two NASi,
Hmm.
whatever. He's got one in St. Louis and one in Florida, and so he can back up all his stuff to the NAS down there, and then he can do it the other way going back.
Oh, so maybe he does have the NAS the cloud service where you
Well, but he's
can.
just able to connect to his NAS down in Florida when he's in St. Louis, and he
Oh,
can.
that's true.
I'm just assuming he can just back up everything from his computer to the NAS in Florida.
So you can just use an IP address or something. I don't really know how that works. I
Yes.
only have NAS because I know about NAS because I have one at work
Oh, okay.
that we all connect our stuff, that we are able to use the IP address and get into the
Yes.
system and then back up some of our files. So I assume you can do that if you have a second location. So maybe you can
You
buy a
can
NAS for
because
me,
you give the
and then you
NAS
can
a
come.
static IP address.
You can buy a Nest for me, and then you can log into my.
Oh, sure, and I'll send you my
Then my
backups will go to your
remote.
NAS,
I'm
right?
your I'm your remote backup.
Listen,
So
it's not cheap. I got 32 terabytes worth of storage on that
how
thing.
much is that? How much is that? Th-
Well, for the NAS itself, and then for the 4 drives, it was like almost $1,200.
Wow. But the thing is, if it's a backup, it's a backup. It's important.
Right, and that's really my whole thing is backup.
But
I just don't want to ever lose anything. People always talk
do
about
you
losing
have a
stuff. I
second
don't.
location? Do you have a second location you can put
That's
with
not
good
in
internet
my
connection?
house.
That's not in your
No,
house.
that's the point.
Before you got married, you used to have two places that you can at least like put in your boyfriend's house before.
I could
But now,
have. Yes, you're right.
yeah.
I didn't have
So
a NAS then, so I didn't.
yeah, or you can like find, but you gotta have a good like some another place that has good internet connection though.
Correct. That is true because it would be slow as hell anywhere
Right.
else.
I think yeah, if you want to have a cloud solution, how much is NAS's service? How much
I
is
don't,
Synology, I mean?
I don't even have a Synology account. I just bought the Synology. I'm using Plex Media Server for the movies, and
Oh yeah.
I don't pay for anything for Synology except for the
I know,
actual.
I kind of hate to have another subscription service.
I know. I don't either because I got rid of Disney Plus.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, because they started charging my credit card. I'm like, nope.
Oh, you were
And it was
using the
only like six
trial?
ninety nine a month or something like
Yeah, it was
that.
$6.99. That's right.
But I pay for HBO Max, Hulu, Netflix.
Oh my
Well, not
god.
Prime Video, but I guess I do pay with that with my
Yeah, with the
subscription.
Amazon Prime.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I can't justify. However, you've given me some ideas to search for
Yes.
a cloud solution through a third party software.
Yes. To utilize it with iCloud.
Yes.
I'm not sure if 100% it would work, but look for it. Um, so another thing, I'm sure there will be. Even look for how to utilize a third-party application to back up to your iCloud. I'm sure there's like some kind of service that would do that too.
Yeah. I just have to look for it.
I used to do that with Amazon. I had my cloud backup on Amazon. But frankly, here's another thing you can do. The most important thing, if you can tell, like if you can say everything, then it's a little bit tough. But if there are things that you can't lose, then find those and then back up those to your iCloud drive. Like I have like
Oh, and just do it myself
choose it.
through
Yes.
just
So it's
adding it
like
to the, yeah,
they're
okay,
yes, very important things. So I have a few things like stuff like that I can't replace. Like all my photos. So I have all my
right.
photos back up.
So do I.
Um, I have I need to bring in more because right now I have half of my old pictures back up in on Amazon. Well, used to be on Amazon, now on Google. So now I have part of my stuff on Google, part of my stuff on iCloud. So I'm trying to move everything over to iCloud. And so
But yeah, but
pictures,
now
yeah.
there's only so much you can do because if you look under the iCloud thing in your preferences, you can only choose photos, mail, contacts, calendar, reminders, notes, Safari, keychain, Find My Mac, news, stocks, home, and Siri.
Yes, those are the iCloud service. But if you use your iCloud Drive,
Oh
then
yeah,
you
yeah.
manually move over. Then you can move whatever you want to move over to. So it could be any file. You can just
Oh,
drag
that's
that to your
true.
yeah.
So I just clicked on the
This is
iCloud
this would
Drive
be
preferences, and I've got desktop and documents folder, automator,
uh-huh.
preview, QuickTime,
So
script editor, text.
so
Oh,
if
GarageBand
you
is backed up too. Yeah.
yeah, if you have documents backed up already or selected as the one of the things that you back up, then I think you're pretty much set. If you have an important thing that you want to do, put it inside your documents folder, then you're set.
That's it. Put it in the documents folder.
Yes.
Oh my God, that is a great idea. You
And
just solved it. That's done.
yay! So then you can use it. So but you gotta identify. That's why I ask you if you have do you what are the things that you like must back up. I have some recordings that I did with my parents, just like conversation that we chatted and we recorded. I call it like family keepsakes. So all the family keepsakes I have to have, I put it on multiple cloud location as well as my own backup, so that
Well, that would
I
be for
won't
me. It would
lose
be
it.
like the videos I did with my father and my
Yeah.
mother.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
So make sure those files are. I mean, if it's inside your photos, then you're set.
See, I delete all the videos after I edit them and put them in Final Cut Pro.
Then make sure that the export a file, then you store it inside your documents or
Right.
wherever.
That's exactly what. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I have them all output as
But I have to say
videos.
though, if you bring in, oh, you were talking about all your footage,
Yeah.
not your edited file, or you're talking about edit like for files
Oh, and
of
I
your
have the
parents.
footage, like what's in the what's it called, the Final Cut Pro bundle or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
I have
Yes.
that on an external drive as well.
Okay. So
But
that's your
that's just
footage, but you really only want to keep the finished one, right? The
correct,
finished,
and that's
yeah,
what I'm saying. I will put it in my documents folder.
yeah. That you could actually put the finished video inside your photos. That would be even of a better because then you can play it back a lot easier
I
than
know, but
inside your iCloud.
here's the OCD in me.
What?
When I'm scrolling through the pictures, I hate to see a video in there. I'm like, why do I have a video in my photos? Because I want that to be a completely separate, storage place. I know it's the OCD.
But the thing is, like over time, because I've had some, and the reason I put it on Google is because I have Google Fiber, and so it comes with some storage. I think I have two terabyte of storage, and so I have enough space to put all my old photos and videos onto Google's
Cloud
Google's
storage.
cloud storage, but then I can turn on my Google, what is it called? Google Photo or something? Their
Oh,
media thing.
I don't know.
And I can see all the videos. I can play it. Not only it's not just like files, but I can scroll through like a
Well,
picture program.
you can do that on photos as well because
You can do that on
on
photos, but not if you put it in a folder inside your
correct.
documents folder.
It has to be in
That's why I'm saying that it might be better if you put it inside photos. Then you can then browse your
true because even on
images.
your phone, you can since I have the photos to the cloud, it automatically goes up to the cloud. So
Right,
that's not a bad idea
right. So
actually.
I think to entertain that idea, and if you don't want to see video feed on there, then just close your eyes when the video comes through.
As I'm scrolling through, yeah, yeah. All right, listen, we've been going on for another 45 minutes, but I have one more question. I don't know if you can answer it, but
Yeah.
I have an email out to Bill in St. Louis as well because he's
Yes.
a master of the Synology Drive. Um, as I explained, I have a Plex media server, which years ago, like probably 11 years or 10 or 11 years ago, I ripped all these DVDs and got the file from them. And then you upload it to the Plex server. And then now you can see it on your Apple TV, like a regular old movie server thing. But I have a ton of DVDs still that are not ripped. I don't know what the ripping process is these days. I don't know what software to use. I don't know how to get over
Is
the digital
Handbrake
rights
still a thing?
management. What?
Is Handbrake still a thing? VLC, VNC, VLC,
VLC, I've heard that one
VLC.
too. Yeah, I've watched a ton of YouTube videos, and they explain it, and it looks good. But then I read the comments, and people are saying that didn't work for me, and that cost too much, and there's all these complaints in the comment section. I'm thinking, well, I don't want to go that route if I'm going to have all these troubles with it.
You know, I don't know. Like ripping. The funny thing was that it only happens to old people because you still have DVDs.
Well,
like the young people are like
John. Here's the thing, John. The movies that I purchased through iTunes, I cannot put on my Plex server because of digital rights management.
Correct.
I can only watch those through my Apple TV through the Apple movies thing.
Yes.
I don't like that. Why can't I take that movie and put it on my Plex server and still watch it?
Yeah, because here's the thing: even when you're purchasing stuff, it's gonna go away. When you purchase stuff, you're purchasing the rights to watch it.
I know, not to do anything with the file.
Yeah, and so, but the thing is, if I don't know, like, do you have a bunch of old movies still?
Yes, my father gave me like 450 DVDs when he died. I kept about 100 of them and got rid of the rest. So I have like 100 DVDs that I want to rip.
Yeah, I don't know. Handbrake used to be a thing. I don't know. I really am not the person to answer the question. But
well, Handbrake is definitely one of the pieces of software I've seen on videos and stuff. So
Handbrake and
that
VLC.
would be one to look into. But I don't think Handbrake is able to get rid of the
rights.
The copyright digital rights management.
Yeah, because we used to sell that in the Apple Store too, and you can only do that to home movies and not to anything that's copyrighted. But I think VLC you might be able to have more because it's an open source thing. You might be able
Which one?
to VLC.
Yeah, VLC. But well, I just don't like that little cone thing that it puts on all the files. The icon. I hate that icon. But I know VLC too because years ago you used to be able to watch a Windows AVI file.
Yeah. Yes.
You had to have VLC.
Hey, do you know if AVI still exists?
I have no idea.
I have
not done anything with a Windows computer. Well, I do help my husband some, but he doesn't have
I've never owned
file.
I've never owned a Windows machine. I've never
Me either.
had one. Well, I did. I had like a DOS machine, but that was my first computer, but not like Windows.
My very first computer was an Apple II GS in 1986. I think I bought it.
Wow.
And I spent
Do you still have it?
$1,500. No, I got rid of that years ago. But I had like the big the big floppy disk drive, and then two of the small floppy drives, and then the image writer printer, and all this stuff.
Goodness. Hey, wait! I just thought of something about Fitness Plus that I want to add too before we wrap up. I've tried not all the category because I don't have a rower, so I can't do that, right? I don't have a bicycle, so I can't do that. So the one that I thought would be kind of fun to try is dance. And
okay. I have to hear this because I was curious about that.
Yes. Okay. So I tried it, and if you're if you're a dancer, you're gonna enjoy it. If you're not a dancer, you're gonna be like me. You're like, oh, left, right, cross this. Oh shit. Okay, now I just picked it up. Okay, got it. Now add hands. Like fuck it, I can't do it. Because once you add hands, I can't do like the feet. I am not coordinated. I couldn't do dance. I wish I could. I'm gonna keep trying. I think if I watch enough of it, if I keep doing the same exercise,
same one over and over again,
I would probably at least like twice. If I watch it twice and then kind of stumble through it, I was to the point where I was so confused and I can't even like wait, left, right, wait, there. I just couldn't. Not coordinated. Can't do dance. Maybe that's a goal for my 2021 workout routine.
I will definitely try that because I know that they have a beginner level, and that would be for me.
That's why I tried.
When
they say beginner level, When I say no, yes, I did like super easy one and I can't follow. It's not
Oh my
because it was
gosh.
hard physically, it's because I'm not coordinated and I can't get my I don't know. Like if you
Your
stick
hands and
your
feet to work together.
yeah, well, it doesn't even have to be hands and feet. It's just my feet alone I couldn't get it together. It was so hard. You
So
try it, you let
sad.
me know. You try it and you
I
let me know.
I will definitely try it. That's one of the things I'm going to try. Starting tomorrow, January 1st.
Yes.
So, anyway, so John, thank you so much for joining me on 2 almost hour-long episodes
Yay!
of Talk Tech with John
Thanks for
Ong.
letting me crash, forcing you to. This is what I tell him. I said, "Can you consider?" I did put consider. Can you consider having me on your show when you talk
He
about
did.
AirPods Pro and the Max because I have so many questions.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, I
Oh
hope
wait,
we
wait! I
answered
want to
those.
show people my dumbbells. Remember?
Oh yeah, show us
Okay,
your
so
dumbbells.
strength. When I say
Okay.
strength, like I have not, you gotta have dumbbells to do this workout. So let me show you.
Oh, I didn't know that you had to buy dumbbells.
So you gotta either have dumbbells or you just do without. But I think you're I mean you should get some. They have a few strength exercise that does not require dumbbells, but
Okay.
I got something that is so cute. Look at my dumbbell.
It
It's
looks like a device to make you happy.
a pleasuring device.
Yes,
Look at that. How cute is
they
that?
are cute. How heavy are those?
Okay, so this one's probably about 5 pounds each, but it has this inside metal rod bar thing. Okay, let me open it up, and you can twist it open,
Oh, look at
and you
that.
can hide candies and chocolates in it. And then it has all these metal bars, so it has a lot of slots
So,
for a lot more.
oh,
So you can put a lot more slots. So it will do a maximum of 11 pounds. This is probably about 5 pounds. I have one big rod, one small rod on each side. That creates about 5 pounds of weight. But
I love those. Where did you get them?
Amazon, I'll send you the link when we're
Yeah,
done.
send me the link because I love those.
And
And did you come with all those metal things inside?
yes, yes.
Okay,
So it
good.
came in like a 24-pound package box,
Ooh,
but so when it like when it's full weight, it's 11 pounds and 11 pounds, so that's 22 pounds. So
that's a
I took
lot.
everything out except for those two rods on each side. So now this is like about 5 pounds. That's something
So
I
I
can
could start
handle.
with like maybe 1 to 3 pounds.
Yeah, no, this is okay. Like if you can do this. This is this is like one big, or you can start with 4.4 pounds, which is one rod on the big rod on each side.
Okay, I
Yeah,
see.
it's do get it and then let me know what you think. And it's
Well,
not
you
that
have to send me the
expensive
link.
too.
Definitely send me
I
the
will do
link.
that. I'll do that after the show.
Okay, very good. All right, we're going to wrap this up. So again, John Ong's doing it. Listen, for you, those of you who want all the visuals, you need to go to John Ong's channel and look at the video because he's just playing with those weights now. Oh,
Oh shit! What the hell was that?
he changed it. He turned off the
It was
camera.
just now recorded. Oh, there you go. There you go.
There you go. You're back on now. Anyway, this has been fun, John. So thank you so much for being on my
Thank
episodes.
you for having
And
me.
I'm sure we'll do this again sometime soon.
Yes,
Maybe, as we said, end of January,
check in.
maybe.
Yes, see, we're still
Lost
working
your
out.
audio.
Oh shit! Hello.
There you are. No, there you are now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you for having me.
Well, you're very welcome. And now you're going to say it with me. Until
Okay.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.
This show is part of the Pride 48 network. Find all the best shows under the rainbow at pride48.com.
I forgot to add that on the last episode.
Oops, you have to edit. You can take out the
No, I'm
part
not
where
going
we're
to edit.
setting up. No.
I'm not going to edit.
Anyway,
All right. Well,
thank
this
you
has
so
been fun.
much. Thank you for having me.
Thanks so
And
much for giving me 2 hours of your time.
oh no, I enjoyed it. And
Excellent.
I'll send you the link soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Okay, bye.
Oh wait, I gotta stop my broadcast. Hello, those of you who are on the broadcast. Bye.